Good morning. Welcome to Evangeline Mornings on UGN's Louisiana Television. I'm Nancy Kay, and joining us right now is Maggie Eads, and she is the owner-manager of Maggie Eads Interiors, also Cottage Couture and Cottage B&B. So you have a full plate.
Yes.
Thank you for being here, Maggie. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your history.
Okay. Well, I am originally from Ville Platte. I graduated from Sacred Heart in 2004. And then went off to Baton Rouge to study design, where I graduated from LSU. And then got engaged, moved back home, which I said I would never do, and ended right back here in Ville Platte and decided I wanted to start my own businesses. So I opened up Cottage Couture in 2014, bought an old home that was built in 1902, renovated it, and then ended up buying the house next door, renovated that. I have a passion about redoing old buildings and just bringing back the character of all of these places, which is, I guess, from my design background. But so we started Cottage Couture. It was just me in the beginning, and I sold antiques and gifts, and then we continued to grow, and now we have a store with 6 vendors who all sell custom-made items. I have a few consignment, but some of them have been with me from the beginning, and they're artists, designers, and they make and sell their own goods. Yeah.
Very nice. And what is, going back to your design, what is maybe your philosophy or when it comes to design? Do you have a philosophy? Or I know your passion, you like to, redo the older homes and bring out their character, but what else are you kind of into when it comes to design?
Classic, timeless design.
Yes, I love that as well.
It's hard for me to do the trendy things.
Yeah,
but
they never last. No. You need something timeless that's gonna it'll definitely have better resale value in the future.
Absolutely.
Anyway. And so you said which one came first? Was it the store or was it the design that came first?
Cottage Couture came first.
Okay.
Well, I've been designing since I graduated.
Right, since you graduated.
So I do I do homes and residential holiday decorating. For clients, but the store is selling of gifts, antiques. We also, in April of 2014, we opened in February. In April, we added a cafe in the store. So
and I want to get to that in a little bit because y'all have some of the best food in town. I love it. But going back to the store, what types of items do you sell? And I know you've brought some with us today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like I told you, we have different vendors. A lot of artists. So this is one of our vendors.
I love this.
I brought some Mardi Gras goodies. So these are all hand-painted custom slates. The slates are old antique pieces of slate, and it tells you the story on the back of where they come from.
That's so creative. I love it.
This is Catherine Longclose paints these.
Okay.
These little guys are peg dolls.
So cute.
This is part of her Mardi Gras collection, Lauren Fontenot. She also has the Valentine's Day ones with, this is a Frozen Elsa one.
Oh, I see now. That is Elsa, okay.
Meg Morin with Sacred Treasures does a lot of religious gifts.
That is so pretty.
These are also on antique slate.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This here is Gold Moss Designs. Taylor Duplichan does these, and it's her trademark is the oyster shell.
Oh, it's so pretty with the gold trim on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
and
we have a pretty little Mardi Gras bracelet right here.
Sarah Louise Boutique, who now she started with us in Cottage Couture. She actually started as one of my employees. Opened her shop in Cottage Couture and has now expanded and also has a shop in Scott. So this is
a pretty Mardi Gras shirt.
Yeah, cute little Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I love it. It's very simple, but it has those colors and, of course, Louisiana on it.
Yes. And then this is from Mimi's Attic. She does mostly vintage glassware.
Okay.
So this is just a little soap in a dish. I couldn't bring the whole store. We do have more.
We
have a lot more, but
y'all do, and you'll have a really unique collection of items because I've been there before, and I've told my friends out of town they want to go. Unfortunately, they come whenever you're closed, so we're going to have to get them to come during the week more. But now, Was there something else you had? Oh, this
This
little
is
plate,
just
the
a little,
dish, and
yeah, a little dish. We have
the dish.
gifts, candles.
and a bookmark.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is also by Sacred Treasure. She makes these.
Very nice. Now, what other types of gifts do you have over there?
We have candles. We have bath salts, lotions, picture frames. We have antiques. We have furniture. Pretty much everything you can think of.
Right. It's a hodgepodge of
It is.
really
It's
nice items that make perfect gifts
jewelry.
for anyone. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the jewelry too.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So, what do you think sets Cottage Couture apart from other boutiques in the area and retail stores?
I think because we have so many vendors, and because all of it, well, most of it is locally made, it's not something we can just buy offline. So it's all special, custom made. These artists throw their hearts into everything they make, and I think that's what sets us apart.
Very good. Now, I want to get into the restaurant because you brought a menu with you, and I've eaten there before. And I know Dee Dee loves to eat at Cottage Couture. She loves the salads. I do too. But there are so many wonderful items on here, and you're making me really hungry when you brought that in. But what is the most popular dish that people like to order? Or is just, to me, everything looks good. Like, I would want to try everything.
It is. It really is. I am probably one of the pickiest eaters. And when we opened, my chef was like, you are going to try this, and you're not going to say, no this, no that, no this. You're going to try it like it's made. So I learned to, and I love everything on that menu.
I do too, to be honest, and I haven't tried it all, but I mean, just the basic club sandwich. You have roasted pepper chicken on jalapeno bread. You have an open-faced sandwich with choice of ham or turkey and pepper jack cheese and provolone. There's just a lot. I love the grown-up grilled cheese.
Yep,
that
that's
is a good way because it's so much different. It's sharp cheddar, it's provolone, pepper jack cheese melted over avocados, which I love, and red onions and tomatoes, and it's on 9-grain bread. So that is a very grown-up grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And of course the Arcadian House shrimp salad, which is Dee Dee's favorite, and let's see, the Maggie special. So that's yours.
That's kind of my favorite.
Yeah, and that's a low-carb one too.
Yeah.
So that's grilled chicken topped with tomatoes, avocados, pepper jack cheese, and red onions, garnished with lettuce and drizzled with jalapeno ranch dressing.
It's delicious.
It sounds delicious.
And you don't feel as guilty eating it.
I know. And chicken enchilada wrap and chicken pesto flatbread, which I do love me some pesto. But there's just so much to choose from. Even some po' boys, avocado egg sandwich, and soup. The corn and crab bisque looks amazing. Taco soup. So what are your hours for the store and for the restaurant?
Well, our restaurant is currently closed because of
Right.
our little
Whenever
issue.
you reopen.
Yes,
But if you
we are
want to,
hoping to open this week. Our normal restaurant hours are Tuesday to Friday, 11 to 2, and the store is 10 to 5:30, Tuesday to Friday, and Saturday 10 to 3.
okay. And did you want to share what happened with the store?
Oh, sure. Well,
Because people are wondering, oh, why are they closed? I go there
know.
all the time. But
We, unfortunate luck, I guess, but something happened and a pipe busted, disconnected. We don't really know the root of it, but it had been leaking into our floors. So as we pulled up to try to find the small issue, we found it was the entire kitchen. So we just had to take everything out and gut it, and we are rebuilding. It is basically done. So
it's good.
yeah.
I know a lot of people will be happy to go back there.
We are.
Yeah.
It was rough, but like everyone says, it happens for a reason. And so while we were rebuilding, we ended up being able to do it exactly how we wanted, and we added to our menu. So we're excited to reopen.
Very good. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back with Maggie Eads of Cottage Couture, also Maggie Eads Interiors, and the Cottage B&B. So like I said, you wear many hats. Yeah. So we'll be right back with Maggie after this on UGN's Louisiana Television. You're watching Evangeline Mornings.
Hi, my name is Ian Fontenot, and I'm with Cajun Broadband, and I get internet way out here. Oh, I got a tweet. So what's good about Cajun Broadband, you got a local company, you got local customer support, you got small businesses, couldn't even have a peace of mind knowing that their security cameras work in the evening, you know, because the service just wasn't up to par. And we come in and we're an option, and we're a local option.
Be strong and courageous. That's the message Jesus has for you if you're injured or ill. Keep your eyes on Christ and let us at Fontenot Physical Therapy and Fontenot Physical Therapy West help you run the race. Fear is useless. Just trust in Jesus and let us help you have hope in your future. Have a happy new year and God bless you.
Welcome back to Evangeline Mornings on UGN's Louisiana Television. I'm Nancy Kay. We've been talking with Maggie Eads, owner-manager of Cottage Couture, also Maggie Eads Interiors and Cottage B&B. And I wanted to ask you, do you guys mostly get customers from Ville Platte, or is it around the parish? Who do you market to?
We market to everyone, but we have a lot of local loyal customers that we see often, but we see people from surrounding areas, Lafayette, Eunice, Opelousas, Baton Rouge, and then our community is growing, and thanks to our chamber and Dr. Gwynn and everyone involved, we've been getting a lot more traffic from outside areas coming into. We have a lot of great things in Ville Platte and shops down Main Street. So
yes.
We'll have women come in for, I don't know, from Prairieville or Baton Rouge, and they'll say, oh, we just heard about this little town, so we're making a day of it and going through.
That's what my friends do from Brobridge. They recently learned that we have like a little antique market here, you know, right at the antique market, and they love coming here. And so next time they come, I'm sending them to Cottage Couture, of course. And so do you do a lot of social media marketing?
We do, we do Facebook, Instagram, a lot of Facebook.
Well, very good. What do you want people to know about Cottage Couture, either the store or the restaurant, that maybe the average customer doesn't know?
Just that we are a local, family-oriented business with a lot of very talented vendors.
I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Now I want to get into the B&B, the Cottage B&B. How does that fit into your business plan, and how are you using it currently?
Well, it was just located right next door to the store. It was in bad shape. I didn't want to see it go to nothing, so we looked into it and ended up purchasing it and renovating it. I honestly had no plan for it. I just wanted to help the value of the street, the value of the corner, and do something eventually to add to the economy. So someone called us from Cameron. They had some employees coming in from Asia, and they needed somewhere to stay. And they were like, what are you doing with this? And I'm like, I don't know. So they said, well, can we rent it? I'm like, okay. So we hurried, we finished, and had it ready for them. And ever since then, people have been asking. So we kind of just decided to turn it into a little Airbnb, and people rent it for events, weddings.
Are there parties too, like maybe children's parties and so forth?
We've had tea parties there. We've had bridal showers there. We've had photographers come to take pictures there.
Very nice. So how long did it take to renovate?
We did it really quickly because someone was needing it on a timeline, but I think about 6 months.
Really? That's amazing. And how long did it take to rebuild after you had the water damage for Cottage Couture?
6 weeks.
Yeah, so that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, very good. Thanks to my husband.
Yeah, that's what you were saying before the break. He's a contractor.
He's a local contractor, so
yeah, that helps.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice.
Right. So, is there anything you want people to know about the Cottage B&B?
It's beautiful.
Yes.
I've
not been inside, but just outside seeing it is really.
It's all we renovated it back to the original look. Everything we stripped down. The walls, the carpeting, the walls are back to the shiplap. It's really a beautiful. It takes you back in time when you walk in. So it does. It makes a great place for brides to get ready, parties, events.
Were you able to use some of the original materials?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Like what did you use?
The flooring, when we took out the horrible flooring they put over it,
It had some wood floors underneath.
beautiful. There was a fireplace hidden in the wall. The wall,
Why are you hiding a fireplace?
I don't know. The wall, they had put a wall over the fireplace to divide the room into two, I guess.
Okay.
And so as I'm pulling out things, I see it and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this brick. What is this? So I pull down the entire wall and there is a fireplace in the middle of this huge room, and a double fireplace. So that is still there.
What a find.
And
What an absolute find.
Really excited.
Oh my gosh. Were you able to use some of the fixtures, the original fixtures?
No,
or they were just kind of bad
gone.
condition. Oh, they were gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we renovated with antique fixtures.
I was
so-
going to say, yeah, you probably just, you wanted to bring out the character of the house some more and just restore it to, do you know how old it is?
Well, the store is 1902, and from what I'm told, the bed and breakfast was the man's office. He was an attorney.
Okay.
So it was all connected. We ended up finding a sidewalk path to it. So originally it was his.
I didn't realize that the Cottage Couture, the building itself, is that old. So 1902.
1902.
My goodness.
Very old.
It's, yeah, it looks beautiful the way that you guys have remodeled it. I'm sorry about the water damage, but I'm glad that,
Yeah.
you know, you've rebuilt. So you've done a remarkable job
Thank you.
of keeping this beautiful building, you know, going,
Thank you.
keeping it alive. Do you have any other interest in, you know, taking any other buildings on and starting, like enlarging your business in any way?
Yeah, I'm always wanting to do the next thing. Dr. Gwen and the Costa Foundation had started the revitalization project,
Yes.
and I'm involved with that as much as I can be. But yeah, anytime there is something that I feel like needs to be done, I'm ready to jump on it.
Very good. Now, aside from, you know, the recent misfortune with the building, what are some of the challenges you face with any of your businesses?
Well, they're old, so we always, you know, upkeep is
of course.
a big issue. But we've been fortunate, and there's not too many challenges that we've met so far. We have a great support system. Our community supports us tremendously, so we're very fortunate.
I know you've had, was it Chamber of Commerce meetings held there? Yeah, so, and that's actually whenever I went was for a Chamber of Commerce meeting.
Okay.
And I was so in love with it. And that's why I was telling my friend, you'll need to come see this place, you know, because he loves that older look, you know, with keeping that personality alive in older buildings. And aside from the challenges you face, what's your favorite part about your jobs? I say jobs with a plural, so whichever. So what do you love most
people.
about?
I love the people. I love this community. And like I said earlier, I never thought I would come back to Ville Platte. I thought I graduated from LSU and I was off to New York or California and
That's what happened to me.
I'm just so glad I'm back here because
Yeah.
I feel like we need this here.
I agree. And I see more of the town and the parish coming back, and that's a large part
Absolutely.
thanks to the chamber and people like the Costa Foundation, you know, that want to revitalize. And I remember in the last couple of years before COVID, of course,
Yeah.
we were having the Revitalize Renew Ville Platte, and I'm glad that's kind of starting to come back now.
will.
Yeah. Did COVID affect your business a lot?
It did. The first go round, it really did. We had to shut down. But we found ways to adapt, and we started doing online ordering for the cafe and curbside service. So it's a learning experience,
Right.
but
Did you
still
still
here.
did you still keep up with the curbside service? If somebody wants to order,
We
you can,
did. People
that's
love
good.
it, so we still use it.
That's really good. Now, going forward, where would you like to see Cottage Couture in the future? And then I'll ask you about your design and then also the B&B. So where would you like to see them in the future?
I have a hard time trying to figure out what more I can do with Cottage Couture. I feel like we've grown so much already. I don't want to quit growing, but
Right.
I'm kind of stuck there. The bed and breakfast, I would like to add an event center in the back. We have a lot of people asking to get ready for their weddings and complaining that there's nowhere to get married in town. So people have approached us about that. So we're thinking of doing some kind of outdoor event center there and do like an all-inclusive
Yes.
one-stop shop. So that's a future plan.
That's a great idea, actually, because we are lacking, that
Yeah.
kind of venue around here. Unless you want to go to like a big, spacious building
Right.
that's, used for lots of other things. It's not the most charming looking, to be in
Right.
there. So what about your design business?
Well, I'm so busy with.
I know. I was going to say, how do you handle all of
juggling.
that?
So I need a manager. I think I need.
Yeah, you do. You
Time
need-
management is not my strong point.
Right.
But I love designing. So
Yeah.
whenever I can fit it in, I do
Very
what I
good.
can.
And where can anyone reach you if they want to hire you for design, or want to do the B&B, or just go to Cottage Couture? How do they reach you?
Well, we have a Facebook page for all three, so you can reach us there. The store phone number 337-363-3388, and someone can help you there.
Very good. And you're on Facebook as well, like you just said, but it's for all three.
Yes.
But can they book an appointment
They
with
can
Airbnb?
book an appointment.
Okay.
We're also on Airbnb, so Airbnb, so they can book directly there or through our Facebook page. Same thing for interiors; they can book an appointment there.
Good. Maggie, thank you so much. Is there anything else you wanted to mention before we head out?
I think that's all.
Well, very good. I'm so glad that you came here and that you're updating us, and I'm glad that Cottage Couture is coming back really soon.
Thank you.
And I know
Us
the rest
too.
of the community is. Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right, Maggie Eads, thank you so much. You're watching Evangeline Mornings on UGN's Louisiana Television.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth West with the Evangeline Parish Tourist Commission, and I'm here to tell you that you need to prepare for Mardi Gras in Evangeline Parish this year, because it's happening in the village of Chaitanya and the town of Mamou. So visit our website at evangelineparishtourism.org to find out all the details of what will be happening and why you definitely don't want to miss it.
Before John DeVille and his staff can unlock the doors, there's a gathering outside of the Cajun Catfish Steakhouse and Buffet, 1452 Highway 167 North, Ville Platte, Louisiana. His staff would like to invite you in for a dining experience you won't forget. From fruits and salads made fresh every day to a spacious environment to stretch your legs out and loosen your belt loop. Enjoy Central Louisiana's best in seafood and steak. The Cajun Catfish Steakhouse and Buffet, 1452 Highway 167 North, Ville Platte, Louisiana.